give you all a moment to take me in. So, there's been a lot of talk about Israel and Palestine lately, and what I've learned about the situation in Palestine is that it's a lot like my pussy. I have very little idea what's going on down there. But it does seem to be constantly under siege. And I know a white woman using a human rights crisis to talk about herself. It could only happen everywhere. So, you guys have heard of blood brothers? You know, where you cut your hand open and give your friend hepatitis? So, there's a little thing called blood sisters. And it's where you tie your tampon strings together into a friendship bracelet. Although I hear in France you just leave them in and you kegel until they kiss, like Lady and the Tramp. So I keep finding used tampons on the ground, and it makes me sad because she doesn't deserve that. So I wrote her a song. What I've learned from used tampons is if you just stop and take the time, you'll find beauty in the most unexpected places. She spent her life trapped in a box and then another box, but now she's catching sunlight. We're not so different, she and I. When folks pass by, they stop and stare and say, juicy. Use tampon, daughter of the street. Use tampon, baby, you like me. Nobody likes you, especially not the bitch that you fell out of. Me and my dirty secret plan to show the world. Just spread your wings and maybe one day your unrequited crush from 8th grade will comment on one of your comedy videos to say, you're a little sex freak, I can tell. She's dancing on the beach and on the subway floor. She's on the lid of a trash can specifically designated for tampons in the bathroom, not in the trash can, just on the trash can, not even wrapped in any kind of toilet paper or something. It's like, were you kidnapped in the middle of changing your tampon? What kind of person doesn't wrap their shit if you're not going to throw it in the receptacle that's literally designed for this exact purpose? You might as well just chuck it at the fucking janitor. It's like when you're talking to your mother about systemic racism, and she's like, systemic racism doesn't exist. That's just what the system wants you to think to perpetuate civil unrest for income. And you're like, you're so close to having the right idea. You're almost there, and that's where you had the worst idea, you silly twat. Use tampon. So close and yet so far, just goes to show ya right and wrong aren't always clear, except in this instance, the only proper way to dispose of your tampon is to mail it to Governor Cuomo. That's 14 Aspen Drive, Caldwell, New Jersey, 07006. We're all tampons in the eyes of the government, so just surrender to the void and paint the town red. Use tampon, savory and sweet. Use tampon, baby, like me, full of sin and sadness, but I can sell you to a stranger on the internet. Just kidding, you're too old now. Use tampon, who's missing you at night? No one. Use tampon, can I make you mine? What? No. How did you come to be so free? What's her secret? Use tampon. It's worth noting that the address I provided actually belongs to Tony Soprano. So if you're gonna mail it, you should do it anyway. So I've been Destiny Dunkel, and you've been lovely. Thank you so much.